What's up, fight fans? Welcome to Mr. Mustache MMA News. Today, I want to discuss this Saturday's fight between Manuel Torres versus Grant Dawson, UFC 323. But guys, before we get into it, don't forget to hit the like and subscribe button to continue getting more MMA content by yours truly to help the channel grow. All right, guys, getting right into it, we got our classic grappler versus striker matchup here. You have Manuel Torres, who, tall, long, and lanky, pretty big for the fucking weight class, fights it, uses his length very well, powerful striker. Specifically 3 out of his last 4 fights have just been sensational, right? The Drew Dober knockout. You had the submission over Chris Duncan. Who was the other guy that he knocked out? I forgot his name. But this guy, he doesn't waste any time. Dynamic, it's like he doesn't do anything crazy flashy, sticks to the basics very well. Has a phenomenal straight, phenomenal jab, punches through his opponent. He has like this Superman elbow that he likes to land. I think Nicholas Moto was the guy that he knocked out. But this guy, he has like that killer instinct, right? And before he ran into Ignacio Bahamondes, who was just like a 2.0 version of him, taller, longer, more technical, just had more tricks up his sleeve and was able to kind of expose a little bit of the relentless pressure of Manuel Torres because he kind of just blitzes in. But here against Grant Dawson, right, who is a phenomenal grappler, phenomenal wrestler, a guy who is just an expert at getting the fight to the ground, getting those single legs, getting those double legs, making it dirty, making it scrappy, and finding top control, right? And controlling the fight, grinding the fight out, frustrating his opponents. And he's really built himself up to like a really, interesting win streak, and hasn't lost in a few years since that fight that he had with Bobby Green, where he just got clipped early on, right? But that just goes to show, right? Like when he fights these, what's the word I want to use? Like bladed strikers, more of the upper echelon of the division. Because I know Grant, he's coming off of a big victory over Diego Fajeda. He has a victory over Joe Solecki and Rafa Garcia. All good opponents, but I think here Manuel Torres is a little bit of a different animal. And I think Grant's going to have a tough time getting him down to the ground. And I think Torres, his ability to, has a phenomenal 1-2, his jab straight, his knees up the middle. I think he'll be able to catch Grant coming in. I think maybe if Grant does get a first-round takedown, maybe get the first round. But I see Manuel going out there and putting Grant Dawson away in this fight. I really do. I just think that he's a different animal. As much as I think Grant Dawson is an elite grappler, an elite fighter, I think he deserves to be a ranked fighter. I think this Saturday is just going to be Manuel Torres' day. Guys, love to hear your guys' thoughts. Who do you guys have in this fight? Do you guys have Manuel? Do you guys have Grant Dawson? Love to hear your guys' thoughts. But that's going to do it for today, guys. Mr. Mustache, MMA News out. Let's fucking go, fight fans.